I'm sorry, are you addressing me? Because your authority is not recognized in Fort Kickass.
Are not rubbers.
Oh my God. Okay, yes, you can rub them, but just please don't hurt my family.
Hey, men, we're not robbers.
Oh.
Ow! Ow! Woo! Shrinky-dink that! Krieger out!
Hi, this is Harry from Mike1inFive.
This is Brian from One Man Standing.
This is Nate from Shit to the Sun.
This is Jess from Shoot Lab.
You're listening to Dr.Bones.
Dr.Bones and Mike. Dr.Bones and Mike.
And you're listening to New Music Saturday.
This is Martin from Ability Rock.
JJ from Juxta.
Hey, this is Leslie
And Jason.
of The Sweetest Condition. New Music Saturday.
Music Saturday.
New Music Saturday.
New Music Saturday.
And you're listening to New Music Saturday.
New Music Saturday. Dr.Bones and Mike. New Music Saturday.
Right on, and welcome to Music Saturday with myself, Dr.Bones, and the guitarists everybody that they were, Mike1inFive.
Good evening.
So, man, last night, like I told you, took a mini part of the crew and went to see Bodhi Jar, and they weren't headlining, but they were opening for a band called Legal Kill and having their second EP release. And man, we had a great time. Like I said, I put some stuff up on Snapchat at DRC Bones. So check it out. I did save this from the video, so I will post this later online and possibly put the audio up in a little bit too because it was pretty funny. And we had a good time. So it was myself, Kim, a good friend of ours, Chris Mack. As we all know, Chris Mack's done a bunch of NMSs with us.
Yeah, what a legend.
And our buddy Robert. Anyways, we had a great time. It was a lot of fun. And I was thinking off air that they covered Mars Volta song. And, I mean, these guys are super talented anyways. But the song that they chose to cover, man, what a job well done. They covered a song called Goliath from their album called The Bedlam of Goliath. And I heard it as like, oh my God. Like, really? Like, this is amazing. And, man, they nailed it. Absolutely nailed it. Like, they killed it. It just shows the talent of that band. And it's a bit of a long song. It's about almost 9 minutes, but they did an amazing job. I was so excited, but man, they blew me away with that cover. That was absolutely something else. So speaking of which, I was talking to Andy before and after their set, and they will be back in the Bone Studio very, very soon. So I'll check them in for an NMS, and they do have new stuff. So Andy said he'd be sending that along very soon as well. So we'll have a new Bodhi Jar as well, which is awesome. But it was good to see the guys because I haven't talked to a few of them. I've played them in a while. So, the other bands were Bad Words, Basic Way. Basic Way actually just has a website. Bad Words, I'm pretty sure, is just Facebook only. Possibly Twitter, I can't remember for sure. And Bodhi Jar obviously got a Twitter, Facebook, SoundCloud, the whole thing, as well as Legal Kill. So, it was a great show, and like I said, I get some pictures I put up on Snapchat, some on Instagram. I'll put more stuff up later. I'm just kind of going through them, but yeah, man, like, wow. Dude, what a show. Like, really.
Mate, they're a properly good band. I'm really jealous that you got to see them, to be honest. That'd be I can't speak. 2 minutes in, I can't speak. Excellent. But that'd be a proper good show. I'm like, genuinely jealous. Sounds awesome.
It was a long time since I'd seen them, right? So when I saw him, he said, "Is it well, it's good to see you." I was like, man, it's like I've been trying for a while. I just haven't had the time to come to the shows. And he goes, "Oh, no, I understand." But so... yeah, very excited to see that. Unfortunately, last night, or yesterday afternoon, our time, Eastern time, I missed John Magnuson's debut of his new EP, Always a Rebel, which we'll get to a song from that tonight. And as you know, I interviewed John last weekend by myself because, Mike had more important things to do. So
I had a disastrous weekend, actually, last weekend. I was supposed to be in various places, and I didn't get to any because of the snow.
That's hilarious, man. The whole UK shuts down because of snow, and we're like, wait, what? That's like a dusting. That's peanuts.
Yeah, there was. I mean, there was a bit. It wasn't as bad as it has been, but it was. Yeah, it was nothing. I mean, I've seen pictures of where you are over. When was it? December, January, when there was quite a lot of snow.
Yeah, because the pictures that Kate posted of Will playing the snow, I was like, Man, that's like a quarter of the picture of the set. The show Will of the Snow we had here in London.
Yeah. The whole of the south, well, probably the whole of the country, but certainly the whole of the south came to a standstill. So that's a bit mad. But there you go.
But it was. I mean, either way, it's still kind of funny. Right? I mean, but at the same time too, is like we're used to it, right? We're prepared for it.
Yeah, we think we would be because it does happen quite a lot now, but no.
Yeah. Oh, a bit.
Never mind.
Yeah,
but no, it's cool. It's a shame that I missed the interview. I did listen back, and he's, I was saying before, I absolutely love his new EP, and we're going to play another track later, which I'm looking forward to. But it's really good. It's the best stuff he's done by a long way, in my opinion. So really good to get him on.
Well, let's see. You know that I mentioned you saying that. That's exactly what you said. So I told him that. Yeah, man.
No, I appreciate you passing on the message.
So, but also, like, we also told John that we'll have him back on the show soon enough, so we can get to asking your questions. And it was fun, man. I got a little bit more than I anticipated, and not in a bad way. Like, I mean, John was awesome, and the fact that he said and quote, JJ is crazier than I am.
Yeah, I get that.
I can see that, and B was talking about the gin night too later when she came on. She goes, "Oh yeah, that was pretty messy." So,
yeah,
I've had some messy nights with gin myself, so I totally get that.
Yeah, nice.
But man, we got, like I said, there's so much good music here tonight, and what we're gonna do is we're gonna start off with a new one by Wild Horse. This one's called "Broken and Forgotten." Dig this.
In a whip, people so angry have to get away.
on Wild Horse with a Broken and Forgotten. And just before I give my review, I just want to give them a shout out, courtesy of Martin Abrams from Dylan T. I want to make sure I said a big shout out to them. And that was a great tune, man. Like, we've always had good luck with Wild Horse, their songs in the past. Like, pretty much like a young version of Rolling Stones. A great tune. Loved it.
Yeah, these guys are proper quality. They've released so many great tracks. This is brand new. And like we said before, the more they release, the more their sound kind of matures and they grow into themselves, the better and better they get. And they're only young. I mean, I keep saying they're only young. We've been playing them for a few years, so they're probably not so young anymore. But they're still young enough and up and coming. And yeah, proper good band. I like the kind of almost disco feel to that. I thought that was, proper cool. On that, it's a nice little kind of, it's a nod back again to the kind of 60s, 70s. We had one of their tracks on our 70s throwback show that we did sort of midway through last year. But they got that kind of vibe, but well up to date. I absolutely love Wild Horse. I think they're top quality. I just, while we're doing quick shout out, to give a quick shout out to my mate Mark, who I know's managed to stay awake and listening. He's requested loads of metal, but we probably don't have any.
Well,
next time.
I think the closest we have is Return to Void.
Oh yeah, nice. There you go. Stay awake for that, Mark. You'll like it.
But Return to Void is not so. I think they might not be until part 2. I'm looking, and I don't even see them on the list. I think I might have missed putting them down. But we'll fit them in somewhere. So
We'll work it out.
Yeah, no worries. Okay. So next up, we have we're getting close to it, but next up we have Juxta, and this is Juxta and Grand Space Adventure. That's the one he missed last week, and this one's called All I Detest, and this is kind of like a kind of pre-release before it comes out. So dig this, Juxta and Grand Space Adventure with All I Detest. Dig this.
Don't let me become all I detest. Please forgive me